It all started when the Johnson family moved into the old Victorian house on Willow Creek Road. The house, with its creaky wooden floors and faded wallpaper, had been vacant for decades, shrouded in an aura of mystery and neglect. The townsfolk whispered about its dark past, but the Johnsons, eager for a fresh start, dismissed the rumors as mere local folklore. The first few days were uneventful. Sarah Johnson, a stay-at-home mom, busied herself with unpacking and decorating. Her husband, Mark, a history professor, was thrilled with the house's vintage charm. Their children, Emily and Jake, explored the expansive, albeit slightly eerie, backyard with childlike enthusiasm. One evening, as Sarah was preparing dinner, she heard a faint tapping sound. At first, she dismissed it as an old house settling. But the tapping grew louder and more persistent. Sarah followed the noise to the dining room, where she found the chandelier swinging gently, as if pushed by an invisible hand. She shrugged it off, blaming a draft, and went back to her cooking. A week later, things took a darker turn. Lily, an imaginative young thing, started talking about her new friend, Maggie. At first, Anna thought it was just an imaginary friend, a coping mechanism for adjusting to the new home. But Lily's descriptions of Maggie were disturbingly vivid. Maggie says she used to live here, Lily told her mother one night. She doesn't like us being in her house. Anna felt a chill run down her spine. That same night, Ethan's toys were strewn across his room, despite Anna having put them away earlier. John, ever the skeptic, dismissed these incidents as coincidences or the kids playing pranks. The poltergeist activity escalated rapidly. Objects moved on their own, lights flickered, and doors slammed shut without warning. The family was on edge, their nerves frayed by the relentless disturbances. One night, Anna woke up to the sound of whispering. She turned to see Lily standing at the foot of her bed, staring blankly. "Lily, what are you doing?" Anna asked, her voice trembling. "Sure, Maggie doesn't like it when you talk about her," Lily whispered before walking back to her room in a trance-like state. Desperate for answers, Anna and John invited a local paranormal investigator, Maria Lopez, to their home. Maria, a seasoned professional with a reputation for solving even the most perplexing cases, arrived with her equipment and a solemn expression. After conducting a thorough investigation, Maria confirmed their worst fears. "There's a presence here, a poltergeist," she explained. "It seems to be centered around Lily. We need to find out why." Delving into the house's history, Maria discovered a tragic story. In the early 1900s, a girl named Maggie Whitaker lived in the house. She died under mysterious circumstances, and her spirit never left. Maggie's parents had been accused of neglect and abuse, and her death was a direct result of their actions. The house had been left vacant ever since, as subsequent owners experienced similar hauntings. Maria conducted a séance, hoping to communicate with Maggie's spirit. The atmosphere was thick with tension as the family gathered around the table, holding hands. The room grew colder, and the lights dimmed. "Maggie, we're here to help you," Maria called out. "Why are you still here?" A cold breeze swept through the room, and the chandelier began to sway. Suddenly, Lily's voice changed, becoming deeper and older. "They hurt me," she said. "They locked me in the attic. I died alone." Maria guided the family through a ritual to release Maggie's spirit. They went up to the attic, where they found a hidden compartment containing Maggie's old diary. The diary detailed her torment and final days. Anna and John were horrified, realizing the depth of the child's suffering. With Maria's help, they performed a cleansing ritual, reciting prayers and burning sage. As they finished, the air grew warmer, and a sense of peace settled over the house. Maggie's presence seemed to fade, her spirit finally at rest. In the weeks that followed, the house returned to normal. The poltergeist activity ceased, and the family felt a renewed sense of safety. Lily no longer spoke of Maggie, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. The Parkers decided to stay in the house, honoring Maggie's memory by preserving her diary and telling her story, ensuring she would never be forgotten. The haunting of Willow Creek had come to an end, but the Parkers knew they would never forget the chilling events that had unfolded. They had faced a terrifying force and emerged stronger, their bond as a family unshaken. And as they settled into their now peaceful home, they couldn't help but feel a profound connection to the little girl whose spirit they had set free.